Welcome to Venture Onward, where we dive headfirst into the wild world of superhero comics, Marvel Comics, and graphic novels. If you've been waiting for X-Men 97 Season 2, get ready, this is shaping up to be big, bold, and mutant-packed. Fans who followed the animated series since the 90s or binge-watched Season 1 know the stakes are high. Time travel, emotional fallout, and classic Marvel comic book characters are all colliding here. Imagine sitting on your couch, popcorn in hand, cheering as familiar mutants soar, clash, and strategize and wondering if your favorites will survive Apocalypse's wrath. Apocalypse isn't just a villain, he's a looming storm. He's back with his survival of the fittest ideology, threatening both mutants and humans alike. Fans might worry, will this season handle him without overshadowing the team, or will Apocalypse dominate the narrative? And how will his time-bending schemes affect the continuity of previous X-Men comics arcs? For the X-Men-minded viewer, picture Wolverine dodging massive energy blasts, Rogue lifting and throwing heavy debris, and Storm summoning a storm that makes the city tremble. Each moment of action feels kinetic and intense. This is superhero comics at peak adrenaline. Rogue faces emotional recovery while preparing for Gambit's potential return as a horseman of Apocalypse. The fan in you might worry, will her storyline get enough screen time among the crowded cast? Scott Summers and Jean Grey lead a time travel arc, introducing Nathan Summers, Cable. Fans will love the tactical genius of Cyclops and the raw power of Jean, but time jumps could get confusing if not handled clearly. Wolverine returns after a brutal fate. How will his story balance intensity with clarity for new viewers? Storm, Beast, and Forge bring the brains and brawn, guiding the team with intellect, power, and strategy. Fans can imagine epic battles, teamwork, and moments where each hero has room to shine. For a fan, this is the dream: high-stakes fights, emotional beats, and Marvel comic book analysis that rewards attention to every detail. Villains and antiheroes are stacking the odds against the X-Men. Archangel, Bishop, Sabretooth, Lady Deathstrike, and Omega Red add unpredictable chaos. Even Danger, the sentient AI, joins the fray. A fan watching might ask, will all 32 characters get enough attention? There's potential for crowding, but if balanced right, the variety makes battles dynamic, strategies complex, and surprises plentiful. Season 2 promises thrilling action, emotional depth, and generational conflicts. Fans can expect Apocalypse's looming threat across timelines, next-generation mutants like Quentin Quire and Penance, returning favorites like Wolverine, Rogue, Storm, and Cyclops, time travel, suspense, and stakes that feel both personal and global. A fan might cheer, "This is exactly what I wanted." But there's a valid concern, with so many characters and timelines, will the pacing hold? Will the action feel fast, athletic, and gripping rather than overcrowded or chaotic? X-Men 97 Season 2 is shaping up to be an unforgettable ride. Fans should prepare for Marvel superheroes, X-Men comics legends, and new faces all pushing the limits of power, intellect, and courage. The stakes are high, the roster is massive, and every mutant brings something unique to the battlefield. For those wondering if it can live up to expectations, the energy, animation, and story momentum look ready to deliver. Grab your snacks, sit tight, and get ready to witness mutants leap, clash, and outwit in ways only the Marvel Universe can provide. Please subscribe, like, and click the notifications for the latest on Marvel Studios news, Marvel comic book stories, and superhero comics updates.